And the other thing is save. That's the biggest thing. Even though you don't need 20% to put down as a down payment to buy a home, it's going to make your life that much easier to get approved. If you have the additional reserves, if you have, money for a down payment, it's very competitive. So multiple offers on every property. If I need closing cost assistance and the guy next to me or the gal next to me doesn't, their offer is probably going to get accepted quicker than mine.
Absolutely. And you touched on something great when you were talking about rent prices. I joke, but I'm not really joking when I'm talking to first-time home buyers and they're a little nervous about springboarding into this. I tell them, you're already paying a mortgage. It's just somebody else's.
Right.
And we all kind of chuckle, but it's not a joke. It's true because you're exactly right. If a landlord refinances, you're not getting that price break. Right. Why not give that to yourself? Absolutely. Dick, did you have anything to add to that?
No, I'm just curious to see where do you see rates going this year?
Well, that's a good question. If you would have asked me, 2 months ago, I would have said we would probably, see, end up somewhere in the mid to high fives by the end of this year. I think that's going to be a little bit delayed now.
Let's talk about the rates as they affect the market, because not only is there a buyer effect, but there's also a seller effect.
Yeah.
I think you were talking about one of the biggest causes of our inventory problem has to do directly with interest rates, right?
Yes, sir. So yeah, in 2020 when COVID hit, we saw rates tank overnight and they stayed incredibly low through 2020 and 2021. And most home buyers or most homeowners at the time took advantage of that. And they refinanced their, 4 and 5% interest rates down to 2.5%, 3%. And so the buzzword in the industry right now, they're calling that the golden handcuff, is that even though I may hate my house or I don't want to live next to the neighbors I live next to or
it's not
whatever,
suiting your needs anymore.
Right. I'm not going to move because I'm not going to give my 2.5% rate up when rates are 7.5% now.